And I kept reading it and I was like, I can't be the only one that experiences these things. So I decided to do my Real Talks to really reach a platform of people that maybe not vulnerable enough to share their story or might could relate to my stories. Just in the last 2 weeks alone, so I typically post every 2 weeks for my Real Talks, but this time I posted back to back, week after week, because of the response I got 2 weeks ago to the response I got this week. And it's continuing. And it makes me feel great because primarily the audience and the people that are responding are women. But, I'm very open about it. If you want to cut it out, it's fine. But, being a victim of sexual abuse, it's something that women go through. And being a victim of domestic violence. Don't want to throw that out there. My ex-husband was not the one. It was in high school. But, going through those things, it's tough as a woman. And if you think back to those times, right? So this is like 18 to 25 years ago. And if not more than that, I can't do the math in my head that fast. But, you're going through these processes and there's no resources and you're being told no, that it's not wrong. And, just to deal with it and just suck it up. They're a good guy, like whatever. And then you're like, no, but like I deserve validation. Yeah. And to go through those things and not have a resource, it's tough. And then when you realize that even those resources that are supposed to be there from like a family perspective or friends, you lose them when you start to open up about certain things like that. Because they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to take that on. Like we talked about earlier, like energy exchange or like negativity exchange. And you have to, when you talk about stuff like that, you have to, when you talk about traumas and you talk about big deal traumas with your friend group or your family group, you really have to ask their permission to have those conversations. You can't just throw them on them. And because it is a lot for somebody to take in. And so the Real Talks came in because I want to show that there's somebody else out there that went through it, and I'm always here as a resource. So that's